I mean, at first I thought I'm going to be very nervous around him. I felt like he has a very strong personality.
Firstly, thank you for making time, Abhishek. It's been nice knowing you, and it's been nice knowing your family as well. They've been here to cheer for you. How's the season looking like for you, your first MLC?
Yeah. Obviously, it's been a surreal experience. Just being able to come into Major League after 2 seasons. It was frustrating not to make it earlier, but yeah, I'm just grateful to have made it. And especially with this team, from the coaches to support staff to the players. I mean, it's a great bunch of people, and I felt so welcomed. From the day one, and the experience has been amazing. You have world class coaches, world class players that you're just learning every day. Whether you're playing or not, you're always learning every day, and it's just been an amazing experience so far.
Right. And how much does a setup like this contribute to you getting better as a cricketer?
Oh, I think the setups everything. I think this is not something you get every day in the US, especially with being in the national team. I think the setups are very different. There's been a lot of more room to grow, room to learn, a lot of chats with the coaches, and just consistency. Having a good 2 month period where you're working with people like Coach Ricky, Coach Bradstreet. Just being able to rub shoulders with great players like Glenn Maxwell, Lockie Ferguson. You're just constantly learning every day. And I think setups everything. Just having a great bunch of guys. I feel these past few months have really upped my game.
And we are sure that this journey will continue, right? And you'll go on to achieve great things. Who has been one guy you've been spending a lot of time with? Like I see you talking a lot to Saurabh. Both of you kind of come from similar backgrounds in IT, left arm bowlers. Like how have those conversations been?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've known Saurabh for the last like 3 years now, and he's been some guy I can always go to, always talk to, who's always just welcoming chats. He loves talking about cricket as much as I do. He loves talking about fast bowling as much as I do. He loves talking about swing because I don't know if you guys know, but I can't swing the ball. So I'm just talking to him about these small things that I can add into my game. Um, you know, um, just to sort of improve, and he's always been welcoming. I mean, I'm always talking to him. I've also been working very closely with Coach Shawn Bradstreet. I think he's been amazing. Working with me so far. Just teaching me how to practice with intentions. Coming into a practice, having a clear goal on what you want to work on, what you want to improve on, and getting that 1% better. You know, just taking something you learned from each session, and he's been teaching me these new variations. Just these different plans that I can have for different batsmen. I don't know. It's been amazing.
And there will be a lot which you'll carry from here and work for next 10 to 12 months before you come back, right?
100%. 100%. Hoping everything goes. Hoping yeah, I'm definitely hoping to come back next year. And yeah, I've got a lot to work on. I think, yeah, just working with the coaches here showed me where I stand and where I can be. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to next season.
I mean, talking with legends like these, it just gives your confidence a big boost.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Ricky Ponting's been, one of the best batsmen, to ever play the game. And I remember my dad was just starstruck when he got to meet Ricky Ponting. So just seeing that and just being able to, you would never believe in your wildest dreams that you're working with someone like him. So just being able to um, have conversations with him every day, learn from him, see how he views the game, see how James hopes to view the game, and just learn because these guys have been there, done it, for years on end. And I think it just brought new perspective in me, a new learning, which you don't get quite often here in the US. So it's been a godsend.
So, and talking about Ricky Ponting, I've spoken about this multiple times, but I can't stop talking about it. He's a legend. We all know it. But in his presence, how do you feel?
I mean, at first I thought I'm going to be very nervous around him. I felt like he has a very strong personality. He does, but I mean, he's an amazing person. Yes, he used to be a great player, but he's also an amazing person, and he's so very easy to talk to. I remember the first day that we rocked up in Oakland. He was so welcoming at the team dinner. He walked up to me. He introduced himself. He's like, "Hi, I'm Ricky." I'm like, "I know who you are. I've been watching you since I was a kid." But and yeah, we had a good solid chat. And he's such a down to earth person. I love to see how he engages with each and every player. He's focused on improving each and every player every session, and just the time that he makes for every one of the players. It's a big squad. It's a small season. It's tough to get lost in, just prepping for the season. But no, he's been amazing with, just working with me, working with all the domestic guys, and amazing person.
I just feel blessed that I'm in his presence, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a privilege.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Sometimes, yeah, these things don't come often. You got to enjoy it as they come.
And there's so much to learn, right? Like after achieving so much, still staying humble, making people feel so comfortable. It's a great thing to learn from.
Yeah. I think it shows as well because, the teams that he's been part of, they end up doing so well. I mean, he had a championship run last year. He was doing well his team did well in the IPL as well. And we seem to be going well, this season as well. So I think he brings about, the environment in the players and the environment in the team that, you need to
Yeah.
succeed.
And that's one of the standout factors of all the franchises he's been part of. The team atmosphere is always one of the top priorities.
Yeah. And that's the first thing I heard from people before coming to this team. Everyone just spoke about the environment. And I was like, well, yeah, that's amazing. I was that made me excited to come and join Washington.
But to hear it and experience it, different things are same.
I think, well, in fact, everything that people said was actually true. Everyone just talked about how good the environment, how good the people are, how welcoming you feel, how family oriented the environment is. I've seen it. It's amazing, and even better, I'd say. In a short tournament where you don't get to spend a lot of time with the players and the coaches before the season, coming in and we've already become such a close knit group, and it's amazing.
It's quite fun. And just let's move a little bit towards cricket. Your journey this season. I should do you remember the debut game, right? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty a pretty interesting way to start your season. Um,
You'll have good stories to tell though.
I mean, I didn't even have time to get nervous. I think that's the biggest thing. I think 2 minutes before start of play, I hadn't marked my run ups. I didn't bowl a single ball. Asia, our SNC, had made me do a few sprints before the game because I wasn't playing. So I was already fatigued. But no, it was. I mean, I'll take that. I've been wanting to play since game one. So just being able to come into second game. I mean, unfortunate for Ben that he had to pull out of the season, but I mean, I'm just happy. I'm just grateful to have been given an opportunity. And yeah, as I said, I didn't have any time to get nervous. I was straight in, first over in the power play. So, and Maxwell was amazing throughout. He was so supportive. Just made sure I'm always calm. Thinking with a clear head. Gave me, let me have my freedom with what I want to do. And yeah, he just made it easier. And I'm glad. My first game we had a win. So yeah.
And how do you look at the season so far?
Season is amazing. I think for us, we've been doing amazing after the first game. I think it just shows. I think it's a result of how our environment is off the field. We're always so you know happy. We're having fun. We're enjoying our cricket. Our practice sessions are focused. We're always they're short and sharp. We will come. We work on what we want to do. I think it just shows how great the bunch of guys are. I think yeah, I mean, we made the playoffs now, and I'm pretty confident we can, have a good shot at winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm very confident. I think we're doing very well this season, and yeah, I only hope we go all the way.
Fingers crossed, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
fingers crossed.
this last couple of things before we wind this chat up. Just talk to us about the places we've been to because you're quite familiar. It was new for us, like San Francisco. We keep bumping into each other at different cafes. So whenever I see you, I know I'm at the right place because you're a local.
Yeah, and at least now I know your coffee searching. Uh, your skills are good. Yeah, you came to the right places.
Blue Bottle was amazing.
Blue Wall was amazing. I think that's somewhere I always take everyone who comes. and it's nice that it's just like a 2-minute walk.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that's amazing. So what else? What after MLC for you?
I think I was away from the national team setup for the last few months through injury. I think my number one goal would be trying to get back into the setup again. I think we have a few series and tournaments lined up end of the year. So I think, yeah, hopefully, I have that opportunity to get back into the side. We usually have these national tournaments and, of course, minor league as well that are coming up. So I'm just hopeful to have a good, run over there and make it back into the national setup.
Wishing you all the best, and we'll look forward to having more conversations with you and get to know you a little better again.
Of course, yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thanks.